And today we are just going to discuss about ultraviolet radiation. Usually the UV rays is of we can say that UV rays is of three times UVA, B and C, and the nanometer ranges between normally defined by the photobiologist as UVA 400 to 320 nanometer and UVB 320 to 290 nanometer and UVC 290 to 200 nanometer. And you can see this 290 nanometer is an division between UVB and UVC. Since a shorter wavelength, which is unlikely to be present in the terrestrial sunlight except at high altitude. Although the radiation at the wavelength shorter than 320 nanometer is generally more photobiologically active than the longer wavelength, the UVR has a recent advances in molecular photobiology indicate that a subdivision at 330 to 340 nanometer. So when you say that the time of the day where UV radiation is higher. So 20 to 30% of the total daily UVR radiation is received 1 hour either side of midday in summer, with 75% between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. And the season is in temperate region. The biologically damaging UVR reaching the Earth's surface shows strong seasonal dependence. However, seasonal variation is much less near the equator. So the next one is the surface reflections. So less than 7% is normally reflected from the ground surface. But when there was a gypsum sand, then it was able to reflect 25% of the incident UV beams. And if it is a fresh snow, about 30% has been reported. And even the UVB reflectance of fresh snow exceeds 80%. In general, each 1 kilometer increase in altitude increases the ultraviolet flux by about 6%. Conversely, places on the Earth's surface below the sea level are relatively poor in UVB content than nearby sites at usually this UVR has a main application in photobiology, photosynthesis, DNA damage and repair, then antimicrobial properties